So 30 to 35 minutes only. Are you guys clear? Yes. So happy evening everyone, and moreover, so really happy to see each and every people who joined at the starting of the class itself. Okay, and moreover, so in our previous class we saw about the another method to handle the promises. Okay, so one method is then and then catch, and then another method which we saw in our previous class is yes asynchronous and then await. Okay, so these are the two methods, and hopefully everyone clear about that. And today we are going to see about language translator. Okay, very simple concept. Just we are going to include a library. Yeah, super. So clear, Bernie, and then audio is clear. Okay, super. We can proceed. Okay, and so many people yet to join. So before that, this is going to be our last day of our JavaScript, and in our next day class, we are going to see about Git and GitHub. Okay, so don't miss out that class. Okay, because as a developer, you need to have a must language. Okay, so you need to have a knowledge in Git and GitHub. Okay, so without Git and GitHub knowledge, you cannot able to become a complete developer. So don't miss out tomorrow class. Alright, guys, ready? So ready for today? Find yourself means just type ready, Bernie the chat box. And today's find yourself is going to be never do comparison. Alright, guys, in your entire life, so don't try to compare yourself to any people. Okay, so because everyone have their own time. Okay, everyone have their own good time, and everyone have their own bad time. A good memories, bad memories, whatever maybe. Okay, so never ever compare yourself to anyone. For example, even don't compare yourself to myself. Okay, okay, so Barney can easily do the program, I cannot able to do the program. Don't compare like that. Okay, I am also before 3 years can't able to do a program. Okay, same like that, what I am doing, yes, I am continuously working on the same field for 3 years. For the reason only I can able to do the program. Same like that, you are also able to do the program if you work on the same field for more time. Okay, so do the comparison in a positive way, not in the negative way. It is clear means just type clear Barney in the chat box. Okay, this clear means just type clear Barney chat box. Never ever compare yourself with your relative or your friends, whatever maybe. Okay, just go with the flow. So kindly focus on the progress. Okay, so never stop the progress, kindly focus on the progress. Yes, so hopefully everyone got that idea. Okay, super. So happy to see your comments. Thank you so much, guys. An announcement. Yes, there is going to be no attendance link, and more than 70% is enough to get your today's attendance. And if you do for continuously out of 30 days, if you have attendance for 25 days, yes, the free certificate will be provided. Use the same mail ID and join our community group to clarify doubts. Okay, and moreover, as I told you before, if you know the answer, miss, kindly help your friends and then colleagues. Okay, okay, it's clear. Yes, so you are all our colleagues now. So in our Novita company. Okay, super. Ready means yes. As usual, just type let's code with one fire emoji in the chat box. So today the class is going to be very simple. I will tell you the concept, and today also we are going to add some API. Okay, so because you need to be have a wide range of operation using API. As a developer, as I told you in the previous classes, no need to write a full coding. Okay, no need to write a full coding. That is not the problem here. Okay, you need to have only the application knowledge. So what I need to do, what if I do means my execution time will be less. So in that way only you need to think in your working set. Always clear about that. Yes, I think so many people joined. So today we are going to solve about Google Translation. Okay, yes. So ready, let's go. Okay, happy to see your comments. Simple thing, we are going to build a translator application. Okay, we can add this translator API in any static website. So Varuni, what is mean by static website? Okay, for example, a login form. Okay, so in our login form, there is going to be nothing dynamic. Okay, So you are going to click the attendance form. You are going to fill your name and the details, and you are going to submit the form. Okay. So that is called as a static website. So this translator application API is applied for static website. For example, so clearly listen. I will show you a simple example. Okay. Yes. So this is a program I already created to show you a demo. Okay. So this is not going to develop now. It is already developed program. It is for your demo. Okay. For example, it is a static website. It's a static website. Welcome to my website. Explore the language, translate, and home, about, service, contact, about us, whatever may be. So now I cannot able to read it in English. Okay, I cannot able to read it in English. Okay, in India, most of the people definitely know about Hindi. Okay, so now I am going to search for, okay, yes, Hindi. So I am going to search for Hindi. When I click the Hindi, the entire form, okay, the entire form is changed to Hindi. And then same like that, we can go for, yes, okay, so Kannada also, we can go for Kannada also, and then we can go for MNOPQ or SD, okay, Tamil also, whatever language it is preferable, and moreover it is understandable to our user, they can change. Okay, so these kind of application can use this language translator API. So this small part is called as language translator API. We are going to install this, only this small part. Okay, only this small part in any kind of website. Okay, always clear now. So clear means just type clear Bharani in the chat box. Clear means just type clear Bharani in the chat box. I will tell you each and every concept, don't bother about that. So now today what we are going to do is, do you remember that? So in our day 4, okay, so in our day 4 we created a login form like this. Okay, we created a login form like this. Okay, so what happened? Yes. So we created a login form like this in our day 4. Okay. So now what we are going to do is, we are going to, okay, we are going to add this Google Translator widget in this login form. Yes. So clear Bharani, okay. So ready means just type excited Bharani in the chat box. Okay. Ready means just type excited Bharani in the chat box. A very very simple application. And today I think our class will be ended just 30 minutes. Okay. Kindly focus on the concept. No need for logical thinking. No need for logical thinking. Just need for the application understanding. Okay. Yes. Clear. So now, okay. Mm, I'm going to take this. I'm going to take this. Okay. Here you can see. Here you can see. This is our. Okay. So everyone excited. So kindly hold your excitement. Kindly listen. So kindly hold your excitement. Kindly listen. So today, now what I am going to do is, I think yes, 100%. So this is our website now. This is our website now. One of my user can't able to read the one of my user can't able to read the form in English. Okay. For the reason only, I'm going to provide multiple option, multiple language option. So I need a particular file. I need a particular file. Same like that. Here you can see. So this is the CDN link. Okay. So this is the CDN link. What is mean by CDN link? We already saw in our previous class. CDN means content delivery. Okay, so network. Always clear? So CDN means content delivery network. That is a particular content. The desired content which we need is already created and placed in the web. Okay, so world wide web. Okay, so www. Now what we are going to do is, we are going to get that file from the address. Simple thing is, okay. If you need an image means we going to copy the image address. Same like that, we need file means we are going to copy the address of the file, because the file is presented in the World Wide Web. Okay, so in the web, for the reason only we are going to get the hypertext transfer protocol link from the web, and this is going to be the file name. So translate underscore a slash element.js. This is going to be the file name. And what is mean by CB? Okay, so what is mean by CB? Okay, guys, kindly take a snap. Okay, so kindly take a snap. So for your future use, so here you can see I'm going to follow the link and open the link. Yes, this is the JavaScript function. Okay, this is the JavaScript function. Just imagine, as a developer, it is able to, okay, it is possible to write the complete code within few minutes. Okay, yes, definitely not possible. For the reason only, it is a library, it is a API, it is already developed and then pasted in a web. Now what we are going to do? Yes, we are going to just call that. Okay, we are going to just call that API and place this at a JavaScript file. Okay, yes, here you can see. Yes, here you can see that it is our JavaScript method and internal, I mean an external method. Okay, so what is mean by external method? We are going to add JavaScript with our HTML using external method. So here inside the source, okay, inside the file name source, we are going to add an online file. Okay, add an online file using the location of the file. Okay, always clear? So clear means just type clear Bharani in the chat box. Clear means just type clear Bharani chat box. So this is the file name. But the main thing you need to look here is, okay, the main thing you need to look here is this part. Okay, what is this part means? This is a name of a function. Okay, CB means, okay, okay, CB equals, CB means callback function. So what is mean by callback function? Kindly listen, kindly need to, okay, so kindly try to understand the flow. I will tell you clearly. So now first step. Okay, so now first step. Are you guys clear? Step 1, we going to load the JS file. So this JS file is contain the, okay, this JS file is contain the every function of the Google Translator. Okay, it is provided by Google. Okay, it is provided by Google. Every function of the Google Translator. Okay, sir. Same thing. Okay, so nothing different. Okay, if you go into Chrome, here open the Chrome and then type Google Translate. So this is same. Okay, this is same. So this is same and then this is also same. Okay, this is also same. Only difference is the UI. Okay, so only difference is the UI. Otherwise, very simple. The only difference is UI only. Same API we are going to use. Same API we are going to use. Okay. Now what we are going to do is, please listen. Step 1, we going to load the JavaScript file. And now after loading, okay, step 1 is clear. So step 1 is clear means just type 1 in the chat box. Step 1 is clear means just type 1 in the chat box. Yes, we going to load the, okay, please listen. I am going to copy this and I am going to place in our, okay, I am going to place in our login. Okay, yes, this is going to be our login form. Yes, this is our login form. I placed the widget. Yes, super. I placed the file. Okay, step 1 clear. So after loading the file, it is called as if-else condition. Okay, it is called as if-else condition. Is another method in ECMAScript. Is another method in ECMAScript. Question means, you can see, question means, okay, always question means loaded or not. If the page is loaded, I am going to call back a function. Okay, I am going to call back a function named Google Translate element init. Okay, okay, sir. If the JavaScript file is loaded, okay, if the JavaScript file is loaded, I am going to call back. Okay, yes, I am going to call back the function. Simple. Step 1, step 2 clear means just step 2 in the chat. Okay, yes, if my dad is arrived, I'm going to call my mom. So mom, dad is arrived. Same like that. If the function is loaded, I'm going to call back a function. That function name is Google Translate element in it. Okay. So then, what is inside that function? That is the question. Okay. So what is inside that function? Yes. So this is the function Google Translate element in it. Inside the function, yes, we are going to create a new object. Okay, as I told you before, there is going to be a blueprint. Okay, there is going to be a blueprint class, a constructor. We already constructed a model. Now we are going to create a new object using the blueprint. Okay, it's clear now? So clear means just type 3 in the chat. Okay, step 1 clear, step 2 clear, and then step 3 clear means just type 3 in the chat box. Kindly listen. Inside, okay, so inside this JavaScript file only, everything is written. Okay, everything is written. We cannot able to see now. Okay, we cannot able to see now because everything in a API format. So now what we are going to do, so we are going to call a function inside that JavaScript file. Okay, now we are going to call a function inside that JavaScript file. So inside that function, there is going to be a inside that function, there is going to be a, yes, new object. Okay, so we are going to create a new one from this constructor. So we saw about constructor. Okay, so constructor, and we provide the organizer. As I told you before, you don't know about the programming, just delete this. Okay, yes, follow the brackets. So this is our class. We already created like ID card model. Did you remember that ID card model? Same name. Here the name is going to be Google.translate.translate element. So that is why again and again I'm telling you that don't miss out the live class. Right? Don't miss out the live classes. If you miss the live classes, you cannot able to understand the upcoming classes. Okay, because it is impossible to cover the every concept again and again. I going to tell you clearly in the first time only. Okay, yes. So this is the class name. This is the class name. From this class name, we are going to create a new object. So inside the constructor, okay, inside the constructor, the first parameter is going to be a language. Okay, first parameter is going to be language. So initially, my page language is going to be English. Okay, initially my page language is going to be English. That is what I provided in the first parameter. And then second parameter, okay, second parameter, the initialized widget is going to be placed in which HTML part. Okay, here you can see paragraph ID demo. I'm going to copy this and I'm going to place it. Okay, you can also provide like an empty division. You can also provide like a, okay, so inside the division I'm going to provide an empty division. Okay, empty division. In that empty division I'm going to name that empty division as the name mentioned here. Okay, so control C and then control V. So inside this empty division, the installed, okay, the installed Google Translator widget is going to be placed. Now you can see that. Okay, yes, kindly wait. I'm going to open it again. Yes, here you can see that the app. Okay, so here the Google widget app is installed here. So now what I'm going to do, I'm going to change the language from Tamil to where is H. Okay, yes, Hindi. Okay, is able to understand? So able to understand. Same like that. We can able to change from M means, okay. Okay. What are the other languages? Yes, Malayalam. Okay. So Malayalam also, if we need to change from English to Malayalam also, we can able to change. It is clear. So clear means just type clear for the chat box. Okay, sir. Only thing you need to understand here is just try to understand my grammatical sentence. Already a class is created. Okay, already a class is created now. You can see that already a class is created inside this JavaScript file. Okay, inside this JavaScript file. So here only, if we looking about that, you can easily see the file name. Okay, okay, it is difficult to search here, but the function is already created inside this JavaScript. Okay, and then our second step is going to be already a class is created. Now what we are going to do is now we going to create a object using that class. Okay, we are going to create a new object using that class. Okay, yes, we are going to create a new object using that class, and then we are going to pass the parameter. The initial language is going to be English, and then the installed, okay, the installed Google is going to be placed in demo. For example, we can also style the demo part. Okay, so hashtag, okay, so hashtag demo width is going to be 200 pixel, and then height is going to be 300 pixel. Okay, height is going to be 300 pixel. So background color is going to be gray color. So we can provide like this. Okay, we can provide like this also. Okay, here you can see that. Okay, so this is the demo part. Okay, this is the demo part. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to open the live server. Yes, here we can see that we can able to make it as a style part. Okay, we can able to provide this as just 20. Okay, yes, it is enough. Okay, guys, clear. So since it is a login form, our page is refreshed. Okay, since it is a login form, our page is refreshed. So now, are you guys able to understand the usage of API? Clear means just type clear Bharani in the chat box. So what we are going to do is already a class is created. Already a class is created inside the JavaScript file. Now we are going to create a new object. Inside that object, we are going to pass two parameters. One is the initial language. Okay, yes, so clear. Okay, so but thank you so much for response. Initial language, and then mm, area to be placed. Okay, area to be placed. Okay, area to be placed. So these are the two things which we passed inside this parameter, Moreover, the main thing is call back function. So this is called as conditional operator. The condition is true. If the JavaScript file is loaded, then we are going to call back. CB means call back. Okay, just type CB equal to call back in the chat box. Just type CB equal to call back in the chat box. If the function is loaded, or this is called as conditional operator. So simple way to write a if condition. Okay, simple way to write a if condition. If the function is loaded, if the JavaScript file is loaded, we are going to call back a function. So this is the callback function. Inside the callback function, automatically a new object is created and placed inside the demo. Okay, a new object is created and then placed inside demo. You can easily, okay, so this is the part. You can just take a snap. Okay, just take a snap. This is the part. If you need to, okay, if you need to change the language, means you can add this part in any application, but it is only applicable in static. Okay, it is only applicable in static. Why Bharani it is applicable in static means, here you can see, if I take the name means it is not in the, if I take the name means it is not in the Malayalam, but the actual form is in the Malayalam, but now the actual name is not in the Malayalam because it is dynamically changing. It is only applicable for the static website. It is only applicable for the static website. Okay, it's clear now. So only simple process. So from the next class, we are going to see about, okay, so don't miss out the next class. We are going to see about what is Git and what is GitHub, what are the difference, how we are going to initialize Git, and then how we are going to log in into GitHub page. And moreover, from day 18, we are going to see about React. Okay, so React is going to be completely different from HTML, CSS, JavaScript part. So kindly don't miss the day 17 and day 18 class. If you miss the day 18 miss, it is very much difficult to continue for the remaining channel. Okay, yes, yes, only 26 minutes is done. Our class is already over. Okay, so thank you so much, guys. So announcement, no attendance link, more than 70% is needed, and today class is only 30 minutes only. Okay, so minimum 20 minutes is required to get a free certificate, and use the same mail ID, and then join our community group to clarify your doubts. Okay, yes, thank you so much. See you soon. Happy night and enjoy your extra time. I hopefully you get a huge idea in the HTML, CSS. As I told you before, if you need a job, you need to put your extra effort. Okay? If you need a job, you need to put your extra effort. So don't be a normal man. Okay, don't be a normal man. So kindly try to put extra effort other than our third day's class timing. Okay. So thank you so much. See you soon. Bye bye and happy night and all the best for your career. Yes.